Clough, Wilhoit, and Vega. Giwan Bay is the batter. Takes a strike, a 4-game hitting streak for Bay, the former Pirate.
Well, the thing I like about Bennett right off the bat is he's in attack mode right away. Gets the ball, gets a sign, and goes. Not a lot of delay in between.
He'd love to play behind a guy like that. This one rolled to first, and a foul ball called late by this umpiring crew. Ray Valero has balls and strikes. Nate Dietrich, the umpire, at first, and Felix Neon, the crew chief, at third. You'd love to play behind a guy like that, right? That gets the ball and he's ready to go.
Yep, you got to love it. You know, Syracuse had a really good start last night from Tong. He was the same way. Everything feeds off the starting pitching.
1-2 is a little bit outside. Boy, Tong was fantastic last night. Jake Bennett hoping to carry on his strong start to the season. Scheduled to pitch 6 days ago in Nashville. Got through 3 innings, only threw 26 pitches, but then the skies opened up.
Yeah, you hate to see these guys, you know, get stagnated in their starts, because part of building them up to get them to the big leagues is to get them to that 5-6 inning plateau where they're ready to just jump to the big leagues and be able to handle that.
Bay on the ground on 3-2. Could be a tough play. That's Sogard over there. Made it look easy. 2 outs.
You know, Alex, you made it.
Obviously, they can find all the information on the website, but is that program a good way for folks who want to be involved with the foundation to do so?
Absolutely. Right on our website, we have a ton of ways to get involved. Oh, shoot, that's too bad.
They're going to say Sogard missed the tag there. That's kind of a do-or-die play for Sogi in front of first.
Well, he's not arguing, so I got to believe he did miss the tag.
But yeah, right on our website, we have our Dream Makers tab there. Folks can get involved, submit a form, kind of tell us what they're interested in. Or people can also contribute their, you know, we're always looking for donations to help us fund our programs. That's also right there on the website. And yeah, on our socials, follow us, see what we're up to. And
here's Bay. Big spot in this game, and he will launch this one to right center field. It's going to be over the head of Castro and off the Worcester wall. 1 run is in. Morabito can fly. He's rounding third, and he will score on a 2-run double for Giwan Bay. And Syracuse has cut the Woo Sox lead to just 1.
Well, Bay looked like he was sitting on this pitch. Got a really good swing off it. That's when you get hurt in the middle of the plate. And we're fortunate that ball stayed in the ballpark. It takes a fortuitous bounce here as well, which allows Morabito.
2 hits today. Chad Tracy's going to have to bring the infield in again. Woo Sox today have walked 9. And there's ball 1. 5 straight out of the zone to start the 8th, and nowhere to put Bay. Off to a good start. And he's going to see something to hit here. Don't need to tell you who's on deck.
Huh. Yeah, Keller just plates jumping around on him right now. I might want to go to a secondary pitch just to see if he can get something over.
There you go. Cutter.
Yep.
Grab strike 1.
Not the hack you'd expect for someone who's kind of sitting dead red.
Another cutter.
Yep.
Well, might as well go back to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're struggling to throw your fastball. At some point, you got to figure out maybe the secondary stuff. It's a good job by Delay going to it. It's a better job by Keller throwing it. But I think you got to throw the same pitch. He's had two hacks that weren't as good as he's been earlier in the game today. So I'm going to throw the same thing on the outer half. Try to strike out and get a ground ball next guy.
Inside, almost hit him.
I thought it did hit him.
Keller is getting close to unfamiliar territory here in 2026.
Surprised they went with the fastball there. You know, he hasn't really been close with the fastball. He's commanded the cutter. Let's see what he goes with here.
Needs a strike. And Bay will stay alive.
Yeah, he went to the cutter again.
Keller has not thrown more than 40 pitches this year. This next one will be number 39, and action has just begun in the Woo Sox bullpen. There's Wyatt Olds. Brand new dad.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Son Stetson. 3-2, chopped on the ground. Romero charging, and he couldn't get it out of his glove. He's got to take the out at first. So a tough break for the Woo Sox as they got what they wanted, but Romero fumbled the exchange, did the right thing afterwards, taking the out at first base, but a run comes home. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, just a contact play, and Romero makes the right play. He's coming in, just has trouble getting it out of his glove, and at that point you just want to get the out. Outs are so valuable right now.
Here comes Dan DeLucia with Ronnie Mauricio coming to the plate, who